Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Initial Des and today I'm back to you with a brand new video. This video is a follow-up to 7 races to keep your eye on. If you guys haven't seen that video, I would recommend you to go and check that video out before watching this one. I'm now going to be talking about the 7 indie races to keep your eye on. So guys, kick back, relax, get your snacks, get your blunts and enjoy. The first racing title that I'm going to be talking about is Drift 21. This game was formerly known as Drift 19. The game is scheduled to come out in spring 2020 on early access on Steam. The main reason why the game is in early access is the developers want to create a game that will fulfill the dream of drifting fans. They've put a lot of work into the mechanics of car tuning and have done their best to simulate the realistic behaviour of drifting cars. They want to reach the full expectations of their game, so they decided to work with the community and work on the game together with them. While the game is in early access, the developers will be adding in new tracks, cars, game modes including multiplayer, fixing bugs and refining key features according to community feedback. The early access version of the game is going to have car customization, a practice mode that allows players to train their drifting skills, and there'll be more than 20 challenges in different modes on Ibisu Driftland, Ibisu School and Ibisu Minami. Now I'm going to leave you with some images of this game for you to check out. Kick back, relax and enjoy. The next game that I'm going to be talking about is Talk Drift. This game is going to be available on early access in mid-2020. This game's release is similar to Car X Drifting as it's also a port of a mobile game that's been adapted for PC players. The developers have stated that since the game is already released on the mobile, most of the work that is going into the PC version is to develop special features for the game. These features are full-wheel support, controller support and local live multiplayer. In addition, the developers also want to improve the graphics and the quality of the tracks, the cars and the parts and adapt the UI to suit the PC platform. The developers have stated that everything that is available in the early access version is content that is already available in the mobile version of the game. When the full game comes out of early access, the developers have confirmed that the game is going to be released for free on Steam. The main reason why they've done this is because they want to keep the availability and the community feedback that the mobile title has received. Early access is going to be available at an initial cost for those that want to help shape the development of the game and to get first access of the game. For players that join early access, they'll be granted a special reward for taking part that won't be available anywhere else. I'm now going to be leaving you some screenshots of the game, so kick back, relax and enjoy. The next title I'm going to be talking about is Car Mechanic Simulator VR. For those that haven't seen any gameplay of this series, I'll advise you to go check it out on YouTube. In this game, you'll be able to find classic and unique cars in barn finds and junkyards. You'll also be building and expanding your repair service empire that you run in the games. The game is also going to have car auctions where old cars are available for resale or purchase to your collection. The game is also going to have randomly generated missions that will be able to keep you more than busy. And thanks to VR, you'll be much closer to viewing your dream cars. I'm going to be leaving you some screenshots of this title. Enjoy guys. The next title I'm going to be talking about is Formula Retro Racing. There's not a lot of information about this game beside a planned release date and what the game is about. The game is scheduled to come out in Q2 2020. This game, as stated by the title, is influenced by the classic arcade races of the early 90s. The game's going to have low poly graphics, a retro soundtrack and high speed action. It's going to take advantage of modern hardware by having smooth high frame rate visuals in 4K and HD, as well as improved car handling and physics. Players will be able to race through a diverse range of tracks across various game modes and car classes to beat their personal times. On top of that, they'll be able to compete in the global online leaderboards. I'm now going to be leaving you guys screenshots. Enjoy. The next title I'm going to be talking about is Hotshot Racing. This title was formerly known as Apex Racing. This game is scheduled to come out in spring 2020. This title was also inspired by 90s racers. This is one of the few racing games that I found by chance on Twitter, and I've been following it ever since, and I can't wait to get my hands on it when it comes out. The game is going to have 16 racing circuits with unique environments. The game is going to have 4 modes, and these 4 modes are Time Trial, Grand Prix, Cops and Robbers, and Drive or Explode. Except for Time Trial, which is a single player only mode. Every other mode in the game can be played in single player, 4 player split screen, and up to 8 players online. There are 8 characters in the game to choose from to prove that you are the greatest racing driver in the world. When the game got officially revealed, I asked about car customization, as this feature was originally part of the original pitch. I'm happy to confirm that this feature is going to be in the game, and thanks to username 20 for confirming this information, as well as additional information regarding the pitch. They've also confirmed that each driver is going to have their 4 own unique cars, and on top of that, we're also going to get the low poly aesthetic that comes in the game. Drifting is going to be one of the key features in the game, and it's going to be similar to Burnout. And what I mean by this is that you're going to have to be drifting to maintain your boost charges. Another way to earn your boost is by slipstreaming your opponents. That will allow you to unleash your speed to leave them in your rearview mirror. Now I'm going to let you guys check out these screenshots of the game, so kick back, relax and enjoy. The title I'm now going to be talking about is called Gravity Chase. This game is a sequel to a game called Velocity G. If you guys would like to see me play both titles on this channel, please let me know in the comment section. The game's theme is going to be similar to Wipeout in the sense that it is an anti-gravity combat racing game. What's going to make this crazy is that you'll be racing through 360-degree tunnel tracks that are set in futuristic locations. The rest of the features in this game is that you'll be able to play either in single player or in split screen multiplayer mode, supporting up to 4 local players. There will be 12 tracks that launch, each with their own variants. There will be 10 customizable and upgradable races across multiple speed classes. The game modes that are confirmed for the game so far are Grand Prix, Time Attack, Survival, Endurance and Takedown. There is going to be weapon systems in place. You will be able to play this game in 4K and in 60 frames per second on multiple devices. And finally, additional tracks, races and weapons will be available for free updates in the future. The game is scheduled to come out in early 2020, so guys, keep your eyes on it. It may be out sooner than we think. Now I'm going to be leaving you guys some screenshots, so kick back, relax and enjoy. And the final title I'm going to be talking about is Dangerous Driving 2. The release date for this game is in holiday 2020. This game is a sequel to Dangerous Driving, which was made by Freefields Entertainment. For those that haven't heard of this studio, this indie studio was set up by former Criterion bosses Fiona Sperry and Alex Ward. There isn't a lot of information about this game, but I'm going to give you some information that was officially revealed in Eurogamer. What has been confirmed is that the game is going to be set within a dynamic open world and players can choose how they want to race. Players can race against AI in thrilling events, or they can go for a drive and test the limits of the game's crash mechanics. It's been confirmed that you can play this game by yourself or in split screen multiplayer mode. For those that want to challenge the best drivers around the world, you can take the action online. The game hasn't got any screenshots or gameplay available, so I do apologise for the lack of gameplay or screenshots. I'm going to leave links to all these games in the description below. And before I do end this video, I'm happy to confirm to you that Cartoon Project is out now on Steam in early access. I am going to be leaving a link to that in the description below. To the designers that make their own designs, what I plan to do in a future video is to showcase your designs. Now, if you are interested in being showcased for this video, I am going to leave a link to my form in the community tab on my YouTube. There is going to be more information about this and when the deadline is going to be. That is going to be it from myself. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day.